How's it going, everyone? We're gonna do it a little different this time. So as you can see, this is not an action figure, but this is still a Playtime YouTube channel, and that means I'm not entirely focused on action figures when I pick things up. So I was at work the other day and we got a case of, I want to say about 20, maybe a little more, of Hot Wheels cars in, and they were individual. It was more of a display, not a case, which is why you don't see a cardboard box in front of you. Well, a full-size cardboard box. This is a blister pack. So the reason that I'm making this video is because I wanted to do something a little differently and see what you guys thought about that. So I don't really collect Hot Wheels, just to kind of give you a backstory of my history with Hot Wheels here. So I used to play with them a lot when I was, what's the recommended age for Hot Wheels? So no one under 3, but I wasn't 3. I want to say about 4 to 9. I used to play with Hot Wheels a lot before I turned into a preteen. We'll go with that. And so I used to set them up and have, I don't even know how many I used to have. I have a lot less now than I used to have for reasons that I don't really feel like explaining because they're a little personal. But I definitely miss the ones I used to have. So now, to rebuild the collection a little bit, I was at work and I saw the Hot Wheels case we got. So I picked through it, which you guys can hate me for. Oh well. So we sell these for $1.25 since Mattel has a partnership with Kohl's, which is where I work. We get them all the time. We've never really gotten a case before like that, so this is why I was interested in it. So, enough of me. Let's actually get into the cars here and see if you guys are actually interested in this. So, as I said, Hot Wheels is not my main line, but I still like the cars every now and then. I'm not a car guy, so everything I say you can be salty about because I definitely don't know cars at all. And that's the simplest way to put that. So this first one that you guys have been looking at for over 2 minutes now is obviously a Camaro. It is a 2011 custom, part of the Hot Wheels Art Cars series, or wave. 4 out of 10 in the wave and 36 out of 250. If I'm reading these correctly, I always get confused. These are the numbers of versions they made of this car, or how many they made of this car in the world. I'm not sure, I don't remember, but someone will care about that number, so that's why I'm mentioning it. So I like the artwork here. I'm not really one to try to preserve the artworks unless I keep them in the box, but I do like the artworks on these, so I'll probably keep these. Start doing that now. I'm definitely going to tear the back of the box. I'm not that big on trying to save the boxes. I know a lot of people like to do the thing. I don't know how to do that. So you get what I'm saying if you're a Hot Wheels collector. But this is my dream car. Not specifically this one, obviously, but the Camaro has always been my dream car since I was 4 years old. And that's 99.9% due to Transformers, since I was 3 years old when the first one came out in 2007. And I first rode in a Camaro, which is probably the last time I've been in a Camaro, and yeah, probably the only time in my whole life I've been in one. It was a 5th gen like this, I want to say a 2010, and I just remember sitting in the back and not being able to see out the rear glass because I was way too small, and it sits so high up. And that was a fun time. We had 5 people in the car. Anyways, so that's why I got this car, just because it's Camaro. It's the only Camaro I saw in the case, and I had to have it because I love these cars. And I like the artwork on it. I don't like the body kit. I like the color scheme, blue and white. Yeah, so there's that. You guys can see. Don't really specifically know what Camaro this is, like what model it is, since it's custom. It just says custom. That's one thing I wish they would do, is specify more at the bottom. It is like if it's an RS or LS or an SS, like start specifying the specific models of the car, because even though it's a toy, I still like to know the engine and what package is thrown on it there. Anyways, I'm sure you guys are tired of that. We'll move on now to the next car that I thought was cool. This is a Mustang. So I like Camaros and Mustangs equally. I don't really care what you guys say in the comments about them. So I feel like I had to get this one too because I don't own an 80s model Mustang that I know of in my Hot Wheels collection. But this is part of the 80s. I saw these going for like 5 or 6 on Amazon. And then once again, all these are 125. So felt the need to pick it up. It's 2 of 10 out of the wave. And it is 25 out of 250. It's a 84 SVO. Not gonna lie, don't know what that means. Was never really cared for the 80s model Mustangs. It looks cool. I like the artwork. Color scheme's nice. It has a lot of sort of black and red accenting. I love it. So that's why I bought it. So there's number 2. And here is number 3. I only have 5, by the way. So number 3 is, I have no idea. You guys are just going to have to let me know. I got it because it looks special. That's the only reason I got it. It's part of Retro Racers Series 5 out of 10. It's 56 out of 250. And it's a 88 Thunderbird. But I feel like this is a movie car because I don't know what the Matt and Debbie Hayes thing is. So you guys are going to have to let me know because I feel like it's either a movie car or a racing team or some icon that I'm just completely unaware of because I'm not in the race scene whatsoever. These packages are slightly warped right here at the top on all of them somehow. But yeah, it looks really cool. So I thought it was nice. It's another 80s car, not part of the 80s series. Here's the back. And that's basically the only reason I got it, is because it looked cool. And at first I did think it was a Mustang, not gonna lie. So now for the 2 movie cars. The whole reason that I even cared to get these, we all know it's Mattel, and we all know that Mattel's other biggest license besides Hot Wheels is Barbie. So you already know what I had to pick up. This looked cool to me, so I decided that's what I was gonna buy. And it was the only Barbie car in the whole thing, so I feel like I had to steal it. So once again, you guys can hate me. I do not care. Hot Wheels Screen Time, number 3 out of 10. I love the way they did that. And 57 out of 250. Special packaging, Barbie Extra at the top. Don't know if Extra is the movie or the wave. You guys are going to have to let me know. I'm pretty sure it's the name of the movie. Could be wrong. Never even going to watch the movie because I don't really care about the movie whatsoever. But, yeah. So, we all know that G.I. Joes aren't made in 12-inch. So, Barbies are now, once again, cool, kind of, I guess. The closest things to that we'll get. So this car is interesting. Here is the little license plate there. It's a nice car. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me, but I want to say it is based off of an Aventador, a Lamborghini Aventador, completely customized to Barbie. My niece actually, after I saw this, I went to my sister's house, saw my niece, and realized that she had the actual Barbie car, the one that Barbies can sit in, the 1/6 scale car. It was silver, not white, so I was wondering why that was, and I wanted to paint it white for her, but I'm not going to. But that is kind of cool though. So that is honestly the main reason that I even looked in the case, because I saw that standing out. These are gonna start popping off frame, but luckily I'm on my last one. And since the Flash movie came out, and we all know Batman was in it in multiple different ways, not gonna spoil the movie, but I had to get the Batmobile as well. This is the Batman Forever version, the only Batmobile I saw in the case, or whatever we're calling it. 55 out of 250, 2 out of 5 for the Batman cars, Batman Wave, I should say. And yeah, it's the Batman Forever one, which has the wing, the iconic wing at the top, or whatever we're calling that, don't remember, and all like the blue sort of electricity look. Looks a lot better on package than it does in the actual car. It doesn't have any of the blue in the places it does on the package, which kind of sucks, but since I've been seeing all the McFarlane Batmans and the case he came out with the every movie Batman, all the iconic movie Batmans, I should say. I think that's really cool, and I wish I could pick those up and review the McFarlane figures, but I am broke and I'm not doing that, nor am I fighting those pre-orders. So, unfortunately, I won't have those for you to see. But yeah, so Barbie and Batman have been kind of the craze of pop culture right now, so I had to get both of those. And since it wasn't like a cartoon Batman car, it was the Batman Forever version, which I remember watching all the time. I had the 4-pack of DVDs with the Tim Burton ones and the Batman and Robin as well. So I had to get this one, even though I'm not like a huge fan of this Batmobile. So those are the 5 cars, and I want to ask you guys, should I open them? Should I not open them? Let me know in the comments below. I'm not opening the Batmobile or the Barbie car, but I will open these 3 if I should. You guys are going to let me know. I'm probably going to end up opening that Camaro and definitely the Mustang at some point. But if you guys don't want me to, then I won't. So, getting into the final thing I wanted to say about this little haul video, whatever we're calling it, ramble thing. A little spice of flavor in my channel. Do you guys want to see a full collection video? Or... wow, there's a spider on camera. My room is infested with spiders. You guys are just going to have to look at that for a little bit. There you go. It's infested with spiders and apparently dead caterpillars, so I'm glad we're moving. Anyways, back on topic. My actual collection of most of the Hot Wheels cars I have are in storage, but I can get them out and make a video on them at some point if you guys do want to see like a full collection. But I will say it's 99% Mustangs and Camaros because that's what I loved growing up with. So I got like every one of those I saw, stole a couple of them from some friends. Actually, not gonna name any names, but I stole like 3 or 4 of them Mustangs from a guy that I knew that owned a 68 and that I used to ride in a little bit when I was like 13 or maybe 12. So there's a little fun fact for you guys. I used to steal Hot Wheels cars. I don't know if I stole any from the stores, but I probably did at some point. But yeah, so a little tease for the collection. You can kind of see off screen. So I've got this right here. This is a Ferrari. It's dirty as all can be, but I'm thinking since it is not fake, whatever, I forgot the word. It will be a resto mod basically, since it's not fake, like it's not painted to be rusted and all that. It really is just a car that I'm sure my grandma found in the yard or something. It's probably not even, wasn't mine at the time, but all the glass is busted out. Just, it was laying in the dirt, so all the paint stripped. I don't think this car came in silver. I'm just gonna say it. It feels like all the paint is stripped off. So it's already kind of perfect for custom, like a practice custom. I've never customized Hot Wheels cars, but I want to kind of learn, I guess. And I want to pull these wheels off and put some nice new ones on, since these are rusted up anyways, and take it apart and clean the bottom off and then put the top part back on. I don't know what to do with the glass, but one way or another we'll figure it out. I may never mess with this car. I may leave it as just a completely rusted, barn fine looking car, but you guys will have to let me know if you think I should do something with it. But so that's the first thing I have as a little collection tease. Here is the second thing, which I think is probably the coolest thing I have here right now, is 1970, yeah, 70 RS, made in 2006, or at least copyrighted 2006. It is a fire department Camaro here, which I think is pretty cool. And I found this in a bag or something the other day. Look how close that seat is to the steering wheel. I want to pull that back. I wonder if that's busted and pushed up. Either way, got the red interior. the little, it's the Chiefs car. I think that's pretty cool. The red's still on the wheels, and it's just red and white, and it's a Camaro. So I didn't even know that they made anything like this, and that's what made me bring it to show you guys, since I was already planning on making this video. Now for we're just gonna keep going with Camaros here because it's all I have with me. Everything that was in my room basically is just these. So this is obviously a 6th gen, if it'll come across on camera, 2015 copyrighted, 2016 SS. I'm pretty sure I have the other one. I bought this one from a flea market. I bought most of these from a flea market, honestly. I really like this one. It's the blue and white. This is the, I think it's the special edition one for like the Hot Wheels colors or something like that. There's some reason I have this, because I think when this was brand new, like the car, the toy itself was brand new, when Hot Wheels released it, I was like, I don't even know, probably 6th grade, so like 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. And I had the red and white one. My mom bought me the red and white one as a gift. So it's the one where instead of blue, it's red, and then the stripes are the same. And that's why I wanted this one, is to go with that one on the shelf or something like that. I wish that the Hot Wheels had more paint apps. I really want the headlights and taillights painted on these cars. If we could just get that, that'd be cool. That's one reason I want to do customs, is to like give them more life. But that's probably my favorite out of all the cars I'm about to show you. But now for 2, we'll show you the last 2 together. Here is a ZL1 and a GT500. This is the 2020 Shelby GT500, and the is it 2020? It's either, yeah, GT500 2020, and then this is probably a 2017, 2018, yeah, 2017 ZL1. So I got these because they're kind of contenders, and they're both blue. So I found these all at a flea market, these 3 blue cars, so they just kind of sit on the shelf as my blue team, which that's what I'm calling them. So they're kind of cool little 3-pack there. But wow, this is way too long of a video. This is supposed to be like a 5-minute video, and it's almost 20, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. You guys can, once again, everything I asked for in the comments. If you feel like being generous and answering my questions or adding input to anything I've said, if you guys want to let me know what you think about Hot Wheels, or if I should do more, or I can't find the words I'm looking for. It's been a long day. Something. You guys just put anything in the comments and I'll read them. Might not read them as soon as you post, but I will read them, and I'll probably reply, whether I reply in video or I reply in the comments myself. I will reply. So that's my my Hot Wheels haul video, and once again, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, you've made it way further than I'd expect, and I hope you all have a good day.